fallout of what's happened in Haryana has all the way had the resonance in Maharashtra. Shiv Sena UBT's mouthpiece Samna blamed the overconfidence and arrogance of the grand old party for their poll loss. Samna's scathing editorial went on to warn the Congress that Congress lost a match they were winning. And Congress's overconfidence, arrogance has led to the defeat. The larger picture, according to the editorial, is not good for the India Bloc, and the results would have been very different if SP and the Aam Aadmi Party were accommodated. Infighting has weakened Congress's organizational strength. Well, if you look at what's happening in Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis has actually taken quite a bit of a jibe at Congress and said they have understood the nation's mood. That's reference to the India Bloc. Till yesterday, they were "we are together." And today, they are "hum tumhare hain kaun." That's the jibe at MBA. I'm being joined at this point by Asif Bamla, who's a leader for BJP, Chitra Batham, who's a spokesperson for Congress, and Chandrasekhar Jha, who's a leader for Shiv Sena UBT. Thank you very much, all three of you, for joining me. First, allow me to please go to my Congress panelists. That's Chitra Batham. My first question, ma'am, let's just start with the Congress team that has gone and met the Election Commission. You have Mr. Huda and you have Ms. Selja. Both of them are together along with all the senior team members. What happened in the run-up to the elections? Why couldn't Congress contain the infighting, and why couldn't these two leaders be seen together like this? Your own allies, including the Shiv Sena UBT, in their editorial Samna, have cited this as one of the first reasons, the big reasons of why there has been such an embarrassment for the Congress.
Hello, Sneha, can you hear me? Hello, Sneha, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Sneha. I think the very first thing is that, yes, we respect all the parties are all alliance partners in the India Alliance for their respective opinions. But having said that, Shiv Sena UBT maybe, looking at things or the cosmetic differences that is visible to somebody from the outside. They really don't know the inbuilt strength of the Congress party and its senior leaders. It is not from today. It's they have been together from so many decades. So I think, just saying that there was an infighting and that led to this particular...
That's my question. That's my question, Chitra Batham, ma'am. Look at Dipinder Huda as well as Kumari Shelja, both together. They both have gone and met, are together. They were seen in the same frame. They are with the senior leaders. They have gone to the Election Commission. They have made a complaint. Why couldn't they be seen together before the elections? I'm not asking this. Your own allies are asking this question.
That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Whatever is seen from outside does not have to be, there in it. So, although, yes, Haryana, we fought on the 90 seats. So, Shailaja ji has her own constituencies to look after, and Dipender Singh Hooda and Bhupender Singh Hooda ji, they had their own constituencies to look after. So, maybe that is why in a single frame you might not have seen them.
So, you're saying there was no infighting and jostling?
See, I'm not saying that there was not or there was, but I'm just saying that whatever were the reasons, for our debacle, definitely the high command as well as our senior leaders are looking into, and a whole lot of introspection would be done for that respective thing, and we will come out with a good outcome as to why we did not meet up the respective mark. So,
all right, okay. Chitra Batham, if I can request you to please fix your frame. Asif Bamla, if I can come to you first. What do you make out of what's happening? I know I'm being joined by Chandrasekhar Jha as well, but before I go to him, you have the allies now training guns at the Congress. Let's start with Maharashtra. You have the Samna's very scathing piece that has come out and said Congress should have done... They should have been together. Infighting has caused this big defeat. They've also gone on to say, you must learn from Congress to win, to lose after a big win, from the mouth of the victory, as it were. Asif Bamla, if you can hear me, Asif Bamla. Asif Bamla, how do you look at what's unfolded in Haryana and the impact,
I can hear you.
The bickering that seems to be going on in Maharashtra?
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Asif Bamla, I
Hello?
can. Yes, yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, I think we are having a
Can you hear
rough
me
day
now
with
clear?
technology today. Live television often have those challenges. Let me just go across to Chandrasekhar Jha at this point. Chandrasekhar Jha, how are you looking at what the response of Congress has been to the Samna editorial?
See, three things are there. First thing, which is happened in Haryana, the thing has to be seen properly whether the Congress had some kind of disputes in between themselves. The leaders were having certain disputes or not. Second thing is that the Congress is thinking of over confidence. They are in overconfidence mode after 2024 Lok Sabha election. That is the main reason to lose in this election. Every time if you go in a state to fight an elections, you cannot rule out the regional parties, the regional character of a state. And eventually, because the stage of the party is a national party, you are sitting in Delhi, you cannot contribute to the strategies in a state when the state goes for a poll. The regional parties are almost every time able and confident that they know the regional structure, infrastructure, and everything, and what the public want. So these kind of things have to be decided by a regional party. So the alliance is done for the purpose of giving the importance of a regional affair between the regional party and the national party. So these things have to be seen. And eventually, Congress, without knowing everything, without getting into the sphere of the local things, without getting into the strategy of the local public emotions and everything. So those things have backfired for the Congress. Now the Congress should also think that
Okay, Chitra
beyond
Batham,
going
listen to your
beyond
own
the regional.
ally. How are you all going to work together in the MVA? Chitra Batham.
Sneha, I think in the MBA we have everybody, aligned with us. Can you hear me, Sneha? Hello, Sneha, can you
Yes,
hear
I
me?
can.
So what
Yes,
I'm
I
saying
can.
is,
Please
I
go
think
ahead.
we're in a much better position in the end that the Mahayuti, at least we don't have people, from same alliance partners, saying that ki side mein baithne par ulti aati hai or the finance minister, the most ministry is the most useless ministry and stuff like that. So I think in MBA we are doing pretty well. Yes, there has been a little setback the outcome in Haryana, but we have certainly, done wonders with the Jammu and Kashmir elections. So yes, our cadre is a little bit demoralized, but we understand that in Maharashtra, the ball game is
But
completely
this is not
different. The
about
issues are
cadre. This is
completely
not about your
different.
cadre, Chitra Batham. You're missing the point again. This is not about cadre. This is not about Congress cadre. This is about you and your
That,
allies. Cadre comes much later at this point. We are talking about a state that's going
that
into elections. Asif Bamla, this seems to be coming as a shot in the arm for BJP.
Can you ask the question please again? Hello?
Asif Bamla, this entire bickering
Can
and
you
back
ask
and
me the
forth
question?
within the MVA coming as a shot in the arm for the BJP and the Mahayuti.
You see, I mean, it's not we who have to say anything. We have been very happy with the outcome of Haryana. And of course, though National Conference has won in Jammu and Kashmir, the Bharatiya Janata Party has fared very well. If you see the report cards, I mean, we ensured that democracy was retained there. It ensured the state in which after Article 370 is what the Congress boo-booed that there's so much of law and order problem, everything went off peacefully. It's their own alliance partners. See what statements the Aam Aadmi Party is giving. That the arrogance of Congress, which is still not yet come into power, is yet so much that I was hearing a statement by Priyanka Chaturvedi. And today what Samna has said, that is a befitting reply. I mean, when you talk about an India alliance, you're doing the alliance in the in the Lok Sabha and you're not doing it in the Vidhan Sabha. आप विधान सभा में अलग लड़ रहे हो, वहां अलग लड़ रहे हो, क्या narrative set हो रहा है? You're confusing the voters, your own voters who are set with a mind frame and you are not in power yet. So tomorrow, in an eventuality,
Chitra
we come
Batham,
into
please
power.
respond.
These alliance partners, how will you relate to them? How will you how would you
Neha, I can
reciprocate to
just
them?
laugh at
This is,
such
I
a
mean,
mindless
if you
argument that
see
the
in
BJP
Haryana,
spokesperson is putting. Can I
if you
speak
see
now,
in
Sneha?
Haryana,
Can I speak? Sneha, can I speak now? You've
Yes,
asked
please
me a
go ahead, Ms.
question.
Chitra
Hello, can
Batham.
I speak now? Yeah. Yes. So what I'm saying is,
you
it's
can
very
only
laughable the
speak now
way the
because there's
BJP
nothing left
spokesperson
for
is
you to
trying.
do now because the people have taken a call.
No, please don't interrupt, Mr. Asif Babla. Please don't interrupt me. Okay, I did not interrupt you in between. So please have some respect when you're being in a panel. Okay, so you allow me to speak, please. Okay. What I'm saying is, it's very laughable the way BJP spokesperson is putting out all these things when in its own in the Maharashtra state, its own allies, talk rubbish about each other day in and day out. Okay, so I don't think so. They have any right or to point fingers at us as such. Okay, so yes, as I said, Haryana was a debacle for us, but Jammu and Kashmir was very good for us. If really Article 370's abrogation has benefited the BJP, then why didn't
Jammu
they
and
bring
Kashmir
it?
Not
was
for
not very
your,
good
for
for
the
you, ma'am.
national
Let me just put
conference.
the things in
Jammu
perspective.
Kashmir was not
Jammu and
good for
Kashmir,
you.
you
It
are
was
going
good
to
for
be
the
in the
national
ruling, but it's the
conference.
NC that's clinched seats.
We are
Congress
talking,
has been halved from
we are
12 to
talking about the
6.
India. See, you cannot say that the credit goes to India Alliance and only the losing things come to India, Congress party. Let's talk, generically. We are talking about the India Alliance. So we are talking about the Congress NC Alliance in Jammu and Kashmir. So obviously we'll take credit for even for that.
So that is exactly what they are saying. The India Alliance working together, that's what BJP is saying. That's what even the Samna editorial is saying. Congress missed the mark, couldn't work together, and that's why the defeat. You're making
And that is
exactly the point that they are making.
Is Aam
and,
Aadmi Party
and
not part of the India Alliance?
you don't have to tell
Is
us
Aam
that.
Aadmi Party not
You
part of
please
the
look
India
into
Alliance?
you please look into the number of parties that you have with us.
They are saying this,
Okay,
that we
so
are not part of the India Alliance. It's Aam
whatever
Aadmi
alliance,
who's saying that we were not part of the India Alliance in the Haryana and Jammu Kashmir elections.
exactly that's what I'm
It's the
saying,
Aam
and that
Aadmi
has happened
Party
in the
who's saying that we were not in the India Alliance.
Okay, Mr.
Will I
Bamla,
be
allow
allowed to
Chitra
speak now?
Batham to speak, please.
We are not
Mr.
saying
Bamla,
that. You
I've
tell
allowed you the
your
time. I've
alliance
allowed both
partner.
of you to have back and
This is
forth.
You
legitimate.
speak
But now
to
let's
your
just give
alliance
Chitra Batham the
partner.
time, please, to
We are
speak.
not
Mr.
telling
Bamla,
you.
you'll have to hold it, please. Request you to do that.
I'm saying,
Chitra Batham, please go
I'm
ahead.
saying,
I
yes, I'm
I
saying
have to
one
still get time because I
again.
was.
Again, you look at this person. Can you please ask him to shut up?
Mr. Bamla, you'll have to respect this panel. I gave you the time. I request you again very humbly, kindly allow Chitra Batham to speak.
I'm saying that in the Lok Sabha elections also, it was very clear that although Aam Aadmi Party is in the India Alliance, we fought together in Delhi, but we didn't fight together in Punjab. So it's whatever we are doing, it's outright. It's not a post-poll alliance that we are doing. It's a pre-poll alliance we are doing. And our senior leaders definitely must have thought through where to take part with the partners and where not to take part. So why is so much of halaba about it? All I'm saying is it's not like
Sir, ma'am, we are
giving
not
the
doing a halabaloo.
I'm trying
It's literally about what's happened in the results. But I'm less with less time. Chandrasekhar Jha, do you see a trouble here? I mean, how is MVA going to be together?
See,
the
NBA
very
will be
much together.
together, and
You don't have to take
they,
it.
there cannot be any other possibility right now. But eventually, the loss in Haryana to Congress might be well settled in Maharashtra. They will be losing certain positions in Maharashtra, so that can be seen because of this election results. But eventually, we are together. We'll fight the elections together, and the results will
Very
be
quickly, Chitra
in
Batham,
our
you have a
favor.
right to respond. 10 seconds. I don't have more time. That Chitra Batham, please respond very quickly.
That is
They are
what I'm
saying,
The very
your
much
ally is saying very clearly that
Can
you are
I
going to lose
respond
seats in
because I not
Maharashtra
got the
because of what
time?
happened in Haryana. Chitra Batham.
Obviously, it's a mindless question to ask in the very first place. And as I said, the MBA is very strong and intact in Maharashtra. The issues of Maharashtra are completely different as that of Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir. There's a lot that is going on in Maharashtra, and definitely will come out stronger in Maharashtra. The MBA is strong and intact. That is the bottom line.
All right. Thank you very much, Asif Bamla, Chitra Batham, as well as Chandrasekhar Jha. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, whether the MBA will be able to come out stronger is definitely the question at this point, considering what's happening within the allies and the election just round the corner in a hugely important state.